welcome back to the Gatekeepers TV, of course, your number one podcast channel. I'm your super host at Dennis Keton. Let's jump to match week 35. But before we do that, guys, on your screen, those were the results of match week 34. In match week 35, already one match has been played, guys. Man City welcomed Wolves at Etihad Stadium, and they were able to win that match by 1-0, a goal which was scored by Kevin De Bruyne. Wolves squandered most of the opportunities which they got. They failed to score them, and of course, Man City came to haunt them by winning, or by scoring that winning goal, which actually turned everything upside down. So, guys, before we start officially, on your screen, those were the results of match week 34, and that's how teams fared up. So, straight to Champions League results. We had Champions League, which were played basically the semi-final matches, two matches. Arsenal played PSG at Emirates Stadium, whereas Barcelona welcomed Inter Milan at their home stadium. So, as Arsenal are playing PSG, they played a very good game, but PSG started on a higher note. On the 4th minute, they had already scored their first goal by Dembele. Dembele scored that goal, and it also happened to be the winning goal. So Arsenal have a bigger task, as they will be going to France, trying to recover the 1-0 deficit. So the big question is, do you think that Arsenal can actually recover? Can they overturn that 1-0 deficit? For me, I say that football is full of surprises. Anything is possible. But if at all PSG are going to maintain the same tempo which they came with at the Emirates Stadium within the first 30 minutes, then I can assure you they are going to win that match. But if Arsenal can actually improve and tie up the loose ends which they had, and improve on their attack, I think that could they also can get most of the goals in that match, as they will be traveling to France. On the other hand, guys, we saw Barcelona playing to Inter Milan. Inter Milan came to Barcelona, and actually they put in a fight. Yes, that match ended 3-3. And of course, guys, Yamal was impressive in that match. He scored a goal. He was very impressive. Rafinha was also on the goal. On the other side, you find that also Inter, they were so much on form. Thuram scored. They scored crazy and wonderful goals in that match. So the big question is, next week, on Tuesday, as they will be facing each other, who do you think is gonna win that match? I'm gonna leave it to you guys to tell us who you think will be the winner. So, guys, straight to match week 35 matches. So, Saturday, Aston Villa will be playing versus Fulham. Remember that Aston Villa are fond; they love playing against Fulham. In the last 5 matches which they have played against Fulham, they have not lost even a single match. So, as they will be welcoming Fulham once again at Villa Park, I feel like the same fate is gonna befall Fulham. So, I'm going with Aston Villa to win this match by 2-1. Then we have Everton welcoming Ipswich, guys. Ipswich are almost officially being relegated. So as they will be playing Everton, a team that has been playing very well, guys. So as the two teams will be meeting, I feel like this is going to be a tough one for Ipswich. Everton will be using the home advantage and try to prove to their fans that they have been very consistent for a reason. So the last time they met, I believe Everton was able to win that match by 1-0. So this time around, as they're going to meet once again, I'm going to give Everton a chance to win it by 2-1. Then Leicester versus Southampton. The last time these two teams met, Leicester won that match. So both teams have officially been relegated. So they will just be playing for fun. They're currently playing just for fun in the EPL, just trying to get some bragging right points. So as the two teams will be meeting, guys, this one I'm seeing a draw. I'm seeing a 1-1 draw. Then Arsenal will be playing Bournemouth. Remember the last time Arsenal faced Bournemouth? Bournemouth were able to win that match by 2-0. So this time round, as the two teams will be meeting again, what do you guys think? I feel like Bournemouth will be coming to play as impressively as they have been playing. On the other hand, Arsenal will be using this match as a marking scheme, or trying to use it as a training to correct the mistakes which they did against PSG, and try to see if they will improve some few pointers here and there before they meet PSG on Wednesday. So this is not going to be an easy one for Arsenal. Bournemouth are going to give them that challenge which they really would require, as they will be facing PSG. So this game, a draw is not far from the offing, but I'm going to give it to Arsenal to win it by 2-1. On Sunday, we have four matches: Brentford versus Manchester United. Manchester United won the last time they played versus Brentford. So this time round, they will be facing Brentford at the GTC Stadium. What do you guys think? Currently, Wisa is on form, guys. Wisa is scoring almost in every game they're playing. Remember, they played against Nottingham Forest and they won their match by 2 goals to nil. And Wisa was once again on the score sheet. So the big question is, can he continue with the same form as they will be playing against Manchester United? I believe that that is not impossible. It's very possible. On the other side, that combination of him and Beumo, it's a super collaboration, guys. So as they'll be facing Manchester United, guys, at home, I feel like Manchester United needs to work on their defense because Brentford is a very attacking team. So Manchester United are also coming into this match, guys, after performing impressively well in the Europa League. Remember, they are currently unbeaten in that league. So they won their match against Atletico Bilbao by 3. So yeah, they will be going to their return leg with an advantage, guys. So as the two teams will be meeting, guys, I feel like Manchester United are motivated. But the problem with them is they are performing very well in the European competition, but when it comes to the local league, in the Premier League, they are not performing well. In match week 34, they actually drew. They scored a last minute goal to draw that match. So in this match, guys, it's going to be an equal and a worthy competition for them. So they better be wary. So this one, I'm going with Brentford to win by 2-1. Then Brighton versus Newcastle. As Brighton will be facing Newcastle, remember Newcastle are trying to also cement their position in the top 4 to compete for the Champions League next season. So as they will be facing each other, I feel like the last time they met, guys, Brighton was able to win that match by 1-0. So this time round, Newcastle are baying for their blood. They really want a revenge. Isak is a boy on form, having scored like 20 goals so far. And of course, Murphy also is a boy on form. So as the two teams will be meeting, guys, I feel like it will be a very great challenge for the two teams. I'm looking for a 2-2 draw here. West Ham will be welcoming Tottenham. This will be a London derby. Tottenham are coming into this match after performing also very well in the Europa League. They won their match by 3-1. So Solanke was on the score sheet, guys. So as the two teams will be meeting each other, the Hammer versus the White Lilies versus Tottenham Hotspurs. The big question is, who's going to win the London derby? I feel like Tottenham needs it more, considering that they're not at a good position in the Premier League table. So they will be doing everything possible to win away. So 2-1. Then the biggest game of the weekend, guys, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea will be facing Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea also coming into this match after performing impressively well in the Conference League. In that Conference League, guys, Chelsea was able to win their match by, was it 4-1? Yes, they were able to win. It was 4-1. Yes. So as they're coming to this match to face Liverpool, they're facing a Liverpool that have already been crowned champions. They were crowned champions, guys, last week after winning their match, guys, and that match they scored many goals. So as they're coming into this match, guys, the big question is, will Liverpool be relaxed? Will they be relaxed as they will be facing Chelsea because they've already achieved what they really need? I don't know. The last time these two teams met, guys, remember, the match ended in a 2-1 win. Liverpool were able to win that match. So this is a match which is tricky for Liverpool because I don't know how they're going to approach it, considering that they are already champion. On the other hand, this match means everything for Chelsea. They really, really must win it if they really want to remain in the contention for the top 5 competition, basically, as they chase also the Champions League spot. So Chelsea must win in this match. On the other hand, Liverpool have nothing to lose. They will just be playing for bragging rights. So as the two coaches will be meeting into this match, remember, Liverpool have won like 24 times, Chelsea 21 times, the many times they have met, guys, as you can see on your screen. So let's also prepare for another crazy game. So Mo Salah is a boy on form. He scored in the last match. Currently, of course, he's leading in the Golden Boot contention. Chances are no one is gonna compete against him. So he's gonna win it, guys. So the big question is, can Mo Salah score once again in this game? It's not far from it. He can score. We know what Mo Salah can do. So as this match will be played, guys, I even don't know what to say. I feel like it's gonna be a match whereby Chelsea needs to do everything they can. They need to actually play the best that they have ever played for them to get a win against Liverpool. On the other side, Liverpool will be relaxed, playing to enjoy themselves. Let's see. how this works. So this is a game whereby I'm gonna give it a 1-1 draw. Then on Monday, the last match will be Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Crystal Palace are coming into this match after facing Nottingham also, who were destroyed by Brentford. They lost that match by 2-0. So the two teams will be meeting, guys. I know that both teams want these points very much, but the big question is who wants it more. Nottingham wants it more because they are also still in the contention for the top 5 competition. So who wants it more? It's Nottingham. So I feel like Nottingham will be bringing all the troubles, all the problems in this match, but Crystal Palace also will not be relaxed. They will be trying to do whatever is necessary to win this game. So this is a match whereby, guys, allow me to give it to Nottingham to win by 1-0. So that marks the end of match week 35, guys. Continue keeping it the Gatekeepers TV, where sports education and entertainment is well anchored and well represented. Thank you so much, guys. So until we meet again next time, keep it the Gatekeepers TV. I'm your super host at Dennis Keton, and I'm out.